Okay, now let's take a look at projections. Here I have our lion statue, and I've applied the concrete 25 matte with 0.2 in scaling, and as you can see, the projection it's using, it's as if it were a cube. That's because this is the triplanar projection. It applies the same texture in the up plane, in the side, and in the front, in the back. And we can see that it's using triplanar if we check out the transform for each texture. Here it says box, so that means it will use the triplanar, and that is because the matte word by default uses that type of projection. But if we use the UV matte word and run it, we can see that it's now using the flat type. So that means it's using the UVs as projection and not the triplanar. And this also makes our texture looks like super scale. So let me just type 1 for scale and run it. And now we can see that it looks like this because it's projecting using the UVs. So we have two words. We have matte and UV matte, which uses, one is for triplanar and the other is for material. This UV mapping configuration is also available for masks. So we can use the normal mask, which uses triplanar, which is the mask, or we can use the UV variant, which is the U mask. This also is the same with the words S mask and M mask for specular and for metallic each, or for N mask, which is the normal variant of the mask. So let me show you how an example of these masks look in actual action. Let me delete this and convert our material to UV matte. I will also take out this scale and let me isolate my diffuse. Let's see. So concrete 25, the mask. Let me see how that looks. Pretty much the same. You can see it's mapped in the triplanar mapping. Let me make it a little bit larger, like how to large, maybe 0.3, and you can see it's mapped triplanarly. But if I add the U, so the U mask, now it's mapped as a normal UV map mask. So let me put the scale at 1, and now we have our mask. Another word I wanted to show you here in the projections, although it has to do more with the materials, is the user normal. So normally when you make a material, be it UV or be it a triplanar, when the neotex is calculating, it uses the baked normal for the for mixing with the material normal map. But that's only if you have that map. So if you don't have it, because you may be texturing a very high resolution asset, or you may just not need it, there are words that give no error, so you don't have any problem when there's no normal map baked, and that it's the no user normal. So if I run this, let me show you, here is the normal map. It says lion low res normal. So if I run no user normal, what will happen is that this will never get loaded, and it will just be the concrete 25 normal. So let me just run it and let me show you. Now you can see it's a bit more compact because there's no normal loading, and it's just the concrete 25 normal map. And you can see that we have lost a little bit of detail because it's just using the concrete normal and not the high res to low res normal map. If you want to re-enable the normal map, you can just type do user normal. So let me run again, and now you can see that there's more detail. So that's it for our projections and a little bit of normal map.